up, beautiful people? We are all packed up this morning, as you can see, and we are once more heading out to another mountainous region here in Georgia. This time we're heading north up to Stepantsminda and Mount Kazbek.
25 lari, one people.
Okay, cool. Which car?
Vicky, 25 lari, one person.
So we just jumped into a cab. We've made some new friends. We got Martin over here and Mariah just in the front here. They were also getting a cab to Stepantsminda and wanted to make a couple of stops on the way. So when we were trying to find a cab and we thought we could split it with them, it seemed like a really good idea. Instead of paying like 100 or possibly more lari for a car just for the two of us, we can split it 4 ways. So we're only paying 25 lari each, which is like £8 or something, which is really good. And we made some new friends. So this is our ride for the day. We've just taken a little stop, maybe like 45 minutes out of Tbilisi, because there's an absolutely beautiful view over a reservoir. Not bad for a stop that we weren't expecting, hey?
So pretty.
Oh my. Just consulted Google and it turns out this is called the Zinvali Reservoir. There's a hydroelectric dam just down there that we drove past, and it was created back in 1986. Very nice little unexpected stop. Very nice little stop. Next stop is just a couple of minutes down the road from that viewpoint we just stopped off at. And as you can tell, the road to Kazbegi is pretty well trodden. Definitely seems like it's going to be a lot busier than Mestia, the last mountainous region that we went to. But here is the Ananuri Fortress. Pretty busy, but another beautiful building here. Check out the walls. Got script engraved in it. That literally runs from the bottom here all the way right up to there. Are you expecting it to be this busy?
No.
This is actually madness.
Imagine what this is like on a peak day in summer.
Yeah.
At the end of September.
Anything much down there, Han?
Not really, it's just a big hole. Our driver takes absolutely no prisoners. He belts it along the highway. Actually, a really interesting road to drive along. It's the Georgian Military Highway and the only open border between Georgia and Russia, which is pretty cool. We passed through the Gudari ski resort, which is having loads of building work done, but we've reached our next stop, which is the Russia-Georgia Friendship Monument. Pretty beautiful, hey Han? Look at these views. Epic people paragliding over the monument, over the mountains. So we've never been paragliding, but we think this is gonna be the place over the next few days. We're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
Pleasure guys, see ya. Right, well, I'll bring you up to speed. We've arrived in Stefantsminda and we made our way to the guest house that we booked, where a woman just told us no. Another lady came out and we think that their grandmother died or something like this. We'd fully booked it and they didn't message us to let us know that we couldn't stay or anything. So that was the first issue. We've then been walking around town and we've actually stumbled across somewhere that we'd seen online as well that we thought we might like to stay at. So we walked in, there's some cows just roaming around outside, but there doesn't seem to be anyone there to talk to either. So we're now just wandering around trying to see if there's anywhere that we can stay. I'm sure there's plenty of places with availability, but just walking around a little bit aimlessly at the moment. Fun levels? Oh, there's a cow. We think maybe this has some room. Let's have a look. For 3 nights, yeah? Ah, Madlova! And after a little bit of searching, we found this ginormous room. Private bathroom as well. All for like £18 a night or something, so not too bad. A little bit colder here in Stefantsminda. We've just jumped into bed for a hot second. But yeah, been a bit of a different day to what we imagined. It's a bit busier here in this town. We kind of thought it would be a bit like Mestia, but obviously being right on the Georgian military highway, it literally runs through this town.
It's a busy road.
It's a busy road. I think the whole day really has been a lot busier, full of more people than we imagined, because we're on the military highway the whole way, and because it's basically a trip from Tbilisi.
Yeah, you can do this as a day trip.
So I feel like the Ananuri complex and also the monument, both just had so many people there. It really felt
really touristy.
Yeah, very touristy. Still really cool to see.
Yeah.
But definitely just a very different vibe to it. Made our way to a little cafe. Lunch has arrived. We have got khinkali. Khinkali is basically the dumplings that you get here in Georgia, and today we've gone for meat ones right here, and Hannah's got some potato and cheese. Potato and cheese. This is how they normally look, this kind of shape, and this is how the potato ones have come out today. So we're not quite sure how to eat these, because normally you pick them up like by the end piece. But let's give it a go. So you're meant to eat them with your hands. You don't eat this end bit just here, because that's like a way harder bit of the dumpling. and you just bite in. Oh my god. Juices squirted everywhere. Meat filling, a mix of pork and beef. There we are. That is Mount Kazbek, and that is the Görgeti Trinity Church, probably the most famous part of Georgia. So there's not too much time left in the day, so we've decided to come out for a little bit of a walk, layered up because of the cold, and thankfully we've just got off the Georgian military highway, which is just behind us there. But we were told there was a nice little walk up to a foresty area or a monastery, which would be nice to catch sunset from. So that's our aim for now. No shock to no one. Here is some more cows. This one looks really pregnant, right here. Look at the size of it. Oh my life. Look at that. That's about twice the normal width of a cow, at least. Look at how large it is. Oh my life. She a big old mama. There she is, not a bad setting for it. Look at that. Perfect pose. Wow, look at that sky. That is amazing. We've ended up in a wine bar. We made some friends at the restaurant where we were eating. And then we decided, oh, we'll just come for one little wine, and we ended up stumbling into this wine bar where there was a private party of Russians who have been helping us to drink a fair amount of wine. And also, I even managed to stumble upon someone that I met back in Indonesia back 2 years ago. I don't know what's happening tonight, but it's going well. Well, that was a very, very fun night.
Very unexpected.
Yes. How did you find getting drunk with Russians?
Never try to drink a Russian with a drink a Russian.
One guy had a huge amount of plaster all over his face because he tried to pick up a snake, which then bit him. And
There was dancing on tables. There was singing. There was a lot of drinking.
lots and lots of wine. But,
Cha-cha.
and cha-cha,
Yeah.
which is like the Georgian, it was like 50-something%. I'm going to finish this one up here. Thank you so much for watching. Big love. It feels good around here. Oh God.
Oh God.